Following segment sponsored by friendshipcars.com.
Hi, once again, we are live here this morning at the Art of Living Retreat Center. Beautiful place here just outside of Boone, North Carolina. And we're joined now by the Director of Operations here, Venkat Srivansan. And Venkat, thank you so much for showing us around and giving us a tour of this just magical place here in the mountains.
Amy, it's a pleasure to have you here and to share our beautiful property with you. We have been here for the last 10 years, and we are really blessed to be on this beautiful mountaintop property.
Yeah, you say mountaintop, and we really are. I mean, that's kind of the whole premise, to really escape from the area. And you have, what, 300 and some acres here on property?
Yes, Art of Living Retreat Center is one of the largest retreat centers in the country. We are a 380-acre property, and we are a registered non-profit retreat center, 501c3, and our main mission is to reawaken the values, human values of compassion, harmony, love, togetherness, in order to realize the true representation of a one world family, and bring people from all walks of life, irrespective of race, religion, gender, age, and we really want our guests to truly relax and recharge. And there is one rule here, our guests can come with all the worries and troubles that they want, but they can't take them back home.
Man, that sounds really nice, and we're looking forward to that. We, of course, got here yesterday, and you showed us around the property. You have a lot of different accommodations. So we're staying in sort of a hotel-style area, but you have other apartment styles and even more kind of like a dorm setting. It's almost like a campus.
Yes, we have 3-4 different styles of accommodation, right from a basic style with twin beds and a desk and a chair. If you want to be just away in the retreat, it's a retreat style room. And most of the times our guests spend time in the retreat and not much in the rooms, so they would want basic accommodations without any distractions. But if you want more luxury, we have hotel style rooms, premium rooms with a king style bed or full beds with a television, more comfortable accommodations. We also have apartments here with loft style apartments with a balcony, with a small kitchenette. So you can go from as basic rooms as you want to more comfortable accommodations.
And that's one of the things I love. It's so customized. If you want to do everything, you can do that. If you want to do nothing. Yes. And then we're here in the dining hall, and I've been enjoying the dining hall. I had lunch, dinner, and then breakfast this morning. And of course, everything is just fuel for the body. You know that what you're eating is healthy.
Yes. So our food philosophy is that we are a plant-based vegetarian dining hall. So all the food that you eat here is mostly whole foods, less processed foods. It's based on the ancient science of Ayurveda, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And most of the food is really inspiring, accommodating, and we want everybody to be able to taste it. Even those who are new to vegetarianism, most of the guests come away with the feeling that they're new to vegetarian food, but they didn't realize that there are so many choices and it's so delicious. And sustainability is a big priority for us, the farm to table concept and bringing fresh food. We have a small organic farm here. Most of the food on the salad bar comes from the farm and the herbs. And love is at the core of everything that we do. Our chefs realize that whatever emotions, feelings we cook the food with, that goes into the food. You feel that, right? So all those, it's very in sync with our values, human values that we talk about and want our guests to experience.
And the kindness, I mean, everybody that you meet, the staff here, from you have shuttle bus drivers who will pick you up and sort of take you where you need to go. Just the kindness and the overflow of love. You can tell that this is just a magical, joyful place.
Yes. As I shared before, our true vision is of a one world family. And we want people to be serving here. We have one amazing staff who truly, serve in the spirit of service, the spirit of celebration, and it's very heart-centered place. So our guests come away with a feeling of family. They feel truly cared for. It's like a spiritual home for many of our guests who come back here year after year.
I've heard that a lot from some of the guests that we've been able to meet just in the little amount of time that we've been here. And then you also offer different types of retreats. So you have signature retreats, you have silence retreats. So depending upon what people are looking for.
Yes, we are part of a bigger organization called Art of Living, which is there in 150 countries, been there for 40 years. And it's based on the fact that we can't talk about peace in society unless we bring peace to ourselves, peace to individuals. And we do that through our various workshops based on breathwork, yoga, meditation, silence. And one of our most popular retreats is called the Happiness Retreat, where you learn a powerful breathing practice called sky breath meditation. And neither at home or at school are we really taught how to handle our negative emotions, how to handle stress. So you learn a breathwork practice which you can take home and do it every day to really recharge, drop all the stress and anxiety that we carry, that we accumulate through the years. We also do silent retreats where guests can come and spend some few moments in silent reflection, contemplation, and do a lot of guided meditations. And it's a transformative retreat. People have come back with amazing experiences where they truly felt recharged. I really want to share that the concept of vacations is changing now. Most of the times when we went for vacations, we come back tired, needing another vacation to recover from that vacation, right?
Yes.
And post-pandemic, especially the concept of wellness vacations has grown, where people have realized the true priority of taking care of themselves, self-care, health, wellness, well-being. So the retreats that we offer here are there to provide you the true rest, have you experience the true peace inside, and then take that back to your families and share that with your community. So that's the true nature of our retreats.
Well, that is certainly what we have been feeling. As you mentioned, a lot of different retreats. We're going to be talking about some of the popular too, the girlfriend getaways or the grab the spouse and recharge together. We're going to be talking about those coming up a little later on in our show. Van Camp, thank you so much for showing us around today. We'll give everybody the website if you would like to learn more or sign up and have some information. You can check them out online, or you can come up here over into the Boone, North Carolina area and check out the retreat center for yourself.
The preceding segment sponsored by FriendshipCars.com.
Are you looking for the